Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing the end of the year book tag. Yeah. I wanted to do this tag since I started my booktube channel. I started seeing people doing this tag like since September and I was thinking, wait, that's not the end of the year yet. Why are you doing the tag? But then I looked at the questions and I'm like, I can justify you doing this tag earlier in the year because kind of it makes more sense actually if you do it a little bit earlier. But here we are, we're doing it right now. And we gotta rock it, so okay. So the first question we have is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And yes, I have one book that I started for no reason and I would love to finish it. I usually do not just like start the books and then put them down for no reason. I usually start and finish them. But I have Gentleman by Michael Northrop that I started. I was interested in picking this book up because it's just intrigued me. I got it, I believe from the book outlet. And it was just so creepy that I started it in October but I never finished, and I'm like halfway through and it's not going as good as I hoped it would be. The writing is kind of all over the place, but I'm hopeful that maybe the mystery of it can like somehow like spook me or like make sense, or it can come to some kind of decent conclusion that I will, you know, end up enjoying it. But I would love to finish that, and that's probably the only book that I've started. Well, I'm currently reading books and I'm gonna finish it by the end of the month, so I guess this is the only one. So question number 2 is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? And I didn't think I need a transitional book, but let me see. I guess historical fictions can be that, because usually historical fictions that I read personally, they're around World War II, and that's kind of like a scary time. People were dying, people lived in misery, people had some hardships, and that was scary. So I guess it's good for like fall reads because, well, it is pretty scary. But as we're moving towards like Thanksgiving and Christmas, when we like start appreciating and like giving thanks for what we have, I think it's great to read those books and just appreciate that we do not live in the war times and just we have so many things that those people don't. So if historical fiction is something you enjoy, I highly recommend you to check out The Tattoos of Auschwitz by Heather Morris, around Jews and World War II. Then we have All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. This is about a French girl during World War II and a German guy and how their stories just intersect. And then we have Night by Elie Wiesel. This is a Transylvania's Jews again during World War II, and just the families are tearing apart and hardships are happening. So those are good to check out. Question number 3. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Nope, not really, no. Let's see, The Mallory came out by George Malaman. I was really anticipating the book and I still didn't get around buying that one. Let's see, The Anxious People by Fredrik Backman came out and I still didn't get around to reading it. I suck at reading new releases. I should honestly just get my game together and purchase the new books that I'm super excited. But at the same time, like, everything I read by Fredrik Backman so far is A Man Called Ove, and I really loved that one so much. And so he has so many other books that he already published and I actually have. One of them unread is The Brit Mayer Was Here. So like this and The Anxious People are both exciting to me because, well, it's by the author I'm really interested to try more. And both of the books I haven't read, so it doesn't matter to me if I read this one or that one next. It doesn't matter. So I'm not waiting for anything. I'm just kind of content with everything that came out, and I am kind of waiting for them to come out in paperback so they'll be cheaper, because I cannot justify buying a hardcover if I don't read it right away, and I know that I won't. So nope, this girl's not waiting for anything. Question number 4. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I mean, all of them is the answer, but I have 2 that for no reason I was hyping up to myself so much that I was just love to get around reading them this year. The first one is The Salt of the Sea by Rita Sepetys, but it's a historical fiction. Look at me, keeping up with my words of transitional books. Yeah, this is a historical fiction again about World War II, and the book I know follows a few either children or teenagers during those times, and I don't know anything else, but I don't know, it sounds really exciting to me, and I don't think I've ever read a YA historical fiction, so this is why I'm really interested in checking this one out. And another one that I heard great things about is the storied life of A.G. Thackeray, I think I was pronouncing it Thackeray. It's a hard name. I think it's Thackeray though. And I know it's about the bookstore and the guy just doing some stuff with books. I know it's like story within a story, which I thought the concept sounds really nice to me. And again, I've heard so many great things about it that I was like, I really want to read it. So hopefully it's not such a big book that I can get around reading it. And the third book, there is nothing like I must read it before the end of the year. None of the books like will make a huge difference. I would love to read one more thriller or a mystery. I would love to read one more Stephen King because I just love his writing, and I only read one book by him this year, and that's kind of sad. Oh, also I need to finish my secret TBR that I'm not gonna talk about yet, so wait until December to check out that. Alright, I don't know what number it is, but next question is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I'm not usually shocked if I love the book. I mean, hence I buy all of them because I think they're gonna be great books and I'm gonna enjoy all of them. So I don't think I'm ever shocked if I love the book. I'm usually shocked when I'm hyping up the book so much and I hear great things and it just ends up to be just like, I'm currently reading The Shadow of the Wind that I'm enjoying so much. I can see myself rating it 5 stars and it becoming the best books of the year. I also am reading On the Come Up by Angie Thomas right now, and that's going amazingly, and I definitely can give it 5 stars. It's not gonna shock me, like I knew I would like them. And the last question we have you already started making reading plans for 2021? I have not. I'm living in my present times. I do not love to make plans because, well, I don't want to get disappointed because things can happen and I'm like, eh. I definitely started making plans for the videos in December because I'm planning to film quite a bit in December because it's like, you know, you have to wrap up everything. So I'm gonna do the end of the year wrap up. I'm gonna do bests and worsts and like all this good stuff, and maybe the stats if this is something you're into. I'm not particularly into stats, but like I can definitely make that fit in some of the videos. So I definitely started making plans for the videos that I'm gonna be making by the end of the year and all the books that I would love to finish and read, but 2021, that's too far away still. Let's not touch it. It's there. So a few things happening in December. First of all, it's my birthday month. I would love to do something special for that because, well, I'm special. But second of all, that my school finishes in December, and even though I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of like finals and exams, my semester is gonna end by September 17th, and so I'll have like, what, a week? 2 weeks to just free. I'll still have work, but I'm gonna be free off school for a little bit, so I am planning to get myself busy with making videos and just like having this Christmas time. This is the end of the year book tag. This is what I be reading. This is what I'm be planning. And yeah, stick around for December. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye!